Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Let me, as soon as my mouse works. Welcome back everybody. Welcome back. I see everyone through the jungle straws. It's like, I see you. Hold on. Let me load this up. Alright, chat. Let me get chat ready. There we go. Reloaded. Yeah! What's up, everybody? Yo! Sealy, Prime, what's up, bro? Making the joke, aren't I? It doesn't work like that, Sealy. I told you, that's not how you make good jokes. This is something I was trying to tell Prime. Good jokes cannot be forced. A good joke has to come out of nowhere. You know? I tried to set it up in my head, but I was like, nah, that won't work. Don't worry, if an opportunity arises, I will do it. It was, but I will not ruin it by forcing it out. I will admit it was probably one of my better ones, but it's not going to work if I try to force it. So right now we're just going to resume and try to save these people from the cold. We actually have a living town still to go back to for the first time. Greetings and salutations are not. Yo, Warlock, sup, bro? Welcome as well. And also, I forgot, COD! Because I first realized I was in the chat. I was like, wait a minute. My red alert senses just went off. Instead of Spidey senses. I know I'm weird like that. I don't like using that word. I was gonna say it, but I'm like, nah. To me, that's just too demeaning. Yeah, I like comic book stuff and Star Trek. What of it? Oh man. Alright, peoples, pause. We gotta figure out what we left off on and make sure I'm doing the right thing. Is this Russia? It is Russia. Technically, well, not all of it's Russia. These guys came from London. So these guys are from Britain. The ones we're playing as right now. This colony came from London. That's why there's one that talks about going. That's why there's a thing for people from London build a beacon, or people from our convoy. I said, oh, I saw London in there somewhere. I don't know how I did that, but there is a thing where the Londoners thing that happened last time is if you have a revolt after a certain event happens, when a certain colony is found dead, you have to try to keep discontent low and keep raising hope and convince all the people that your city is safe to stay in so they don't run back to London, or at least try to get back to London. So we came from Britain, technically. The British. So this is James would live here, technically. He would be a snow dwarf. Sorry, Knightley is taking care of some important business. Okay, I know what that means when Raven says that, but for him that could mean he's just beating up people in Mordhau and showing them the true powers of a knight. But I know what that usually means when Raven says that. Minus 40 degrees Celsius, what a joke, we seals survive. Is that 10,000? Haha, we really thick boys. No, tell Knight I got some fresh new jokes. Sealy, what jokes do you have, bro? You can't. Don't try to do that joke. It's not gonna work for you, bro. He's like, I got jokes. That would be hilarious. Trust me. Just wait for it. It'll happen eventually. I'll keep it in the back of my head. Because that was a pretty good one. But that, like I said, that's when you wait till it gets the right time. Raven took Bone Singer and his wife out. Oh, okay. Nice. He will never show up then. I mean, that's fine. It's like he will never show up then. Down there. Yeah, that's true. Wait, is Farseer a third? She's just going out having some food, man. They went out and had some food. That's what families do, see? Don't you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you, bro. I mean, I do that. When me and my mom can do that, we go out and have some food and stuff like that. You know, stuff. Who knows? I mean, I know that's probably a little different because it is technically Raven and his wife, but still, hey, it's you know, that's his cousin. He literally waits for you not to be here to do it. Or he just waits in the background. He's like, I am not going to poke the seal. I'll just watch Ardnot do his video, and Seal will never know I'm here. That's what I'm betting on. I don't have one, guys. Our mothers have abandoned us in 1 week's time. As far as you're third wheeling. You see Warlock. Damn, you guys are mean about it. I was trying to make it sound nicer. Okay, fine, yeah. Dang. Oh man, tonight's gonna be a good one already, I can tell. But welcome back to Frostpunk. Almost forgot the name of the game. Also, it says mess hall on the mess hall. I never noticed that. Our goal tonight, make another medical post. It looks like at the bottom right. Have we researched the beacon? Is that what we're working on? I need to check where we're at. Is beacon what I'm doing? No, beacon is done. What am I researching? Oh, this still works. So, beacon is also an important objective for tonight. So we can start getting more people. Now, that does worry me a little bit. I don't know. How many people do I have total? I have 4 people that can work total. That's not a lot. Excuse me. But, here's the thing. If we build gathering posts and we build a coal furnace, we can cut down on the workers being too far out, being cold at all. The discontent will be really good. All the people in these housings will be happy. We can afford to get more people at that point. So I think that's what my goal actually is for today. That we're going to try and see if I can get there without destroying us again. Is to try to get our coal thumper and another. That'll be the last thing we do in the stream if we do it tonight. Our first objective is another medical post, but before that, because I've got 2 days to do that can wait, we need another hunting post. Because we have gathering and hunting gear for our hunters gather quite a bit now. So if we have 2 of them, we should be able to maximize, but that's when we're going to need the beacon. So I'm okay with doing that for now. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to see how our food situation is come the next night. I think I'll work, and you know what, actually I'll reverse it, because we need to see what we're doing anyways. We'll see how much food we're going to lose in a day. And then I'll debate, we'll either go Hunter Lodge, Beacon, then the Coal Thumper, or we'll go Coal Thumper, Hunter Lodge. Actually, we'll go Coal Thumper, Medical, Hunter Lodge, then Beacon. But that seems too far out, so I'm thinking maybe the other one still might be better. And I'm hoping, and we might just do that anyways. That does sound, now that I'm hearing that out loud, it kind of sounds like a better idea to begin with. So, yeah, you know what? Hunter Lodge, Beacon, Coal Thumper. Yeah, I think that would be the better idea. So what does it take to build a beacon? What is it under? It's under tech, probably. Yep. Oh my gosh! Okay, let's get the... Wow. Okay. Let's build the Hunter Lodge first, because I can pull from the wood. Ooh. No, I can't. We can't get the Hunter Lodge first. We need the beacon first. That's dangerous. So what we might have to do is build the medical post first, get that covered, get some hope raised up, then we go for the beacon immediately. Because we're not going to have enough people, because I'm going to have to assign these last 4 people to this in general. Because now we need metal. Alright, yeah, let's work through the night here, let our hunters go out. We'll see what they bring back in the morning. We are losing food right now. There are 6 gravely ill people. Do we have radical treatment? I can't remember if I grabbed that or not. I did. And then what is care house? Gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special homes. and no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly. I think we might want to do this actually, because this would cut our food problems down. But what would it take to build this, I wonder? I would have to build it. Let's get our medical post online and we'll see what to do with that. That sounds like an option because we do have quite a few gravely ill people and it's getting larger. And the heater is on. I haven't turned it off. I need this heat wave to, or I say heat wave. I need it to get a little warmer so we can run the heater all the time. At the same time it being at a hotter temperature so we can heat people back up. Look how many people are sick. Even with the medical post, they're not treating it. It's working too. It's at 100% capacity. The heater is working. Oh, I might need to upgrade the medical post somehow. This is bad. See, it's funny because I always run into a new problem and then see a way to fix it, but it might end up being too late. Alright. Is it on? Wait, what did I miss? Oof, wait. Raven said it first. Oof, betrayal. Why did Raven invite you? Didn't invite you? I live in a completely different state. I only show up to visit. Is it Australia? State, not country. But it's an island. Dun dun dun. I have exposed you. Australia is a country / continent. New Zealand is a country. It is. Oh, hello. Did the old man come up with you and say you're a wizard, Harry? No, Susan. Such a shame. Did a hat tell you were a wizard? No, I don't think it did either, Sealy. Dag, Sealy. Chill, bro. And tell Sealy's on the hyperness. He must have ate some sugar. Did you have sugar, Sealy? You know it's not good for seals to have sugar. It's just like dogs aren't supposed to have chocolate. That will actually hurt them and possibly kill them. It's something in the chemicals. But welcome everybody. Also, well, since Raven went out to chill anyways, that kind of works out for me because I was going to announce if he got on here. I wanted to let him know since he wants to see the Cetra playthrough the most. I am actually going to have to push it back to next week because I forgot Death Stranding is tomorrow. So I'm going to need to be ready for a big, long stream tomorrow. We're going to be doing, that's going to be one of our first specials that we're going to be doing since, to kind of, for me to give a little bit back to you guys, what little I can right now. But this will start us off. We're going to be doing a 4-hour special, if not longer, depending on how many people show up. 4-hour minimum special of a certain game tomorrow that I've been waiting so long to play. So, it's fine. Can you top off my blue skull there? But yeah. No, puts entire face in sugar bag. Oh yeah, see that's what I thought. Want me to drop Dark Eldar effects? I mean, yeah, just not Slanesh ones. Yeah, try to make it as PG as you can get it. I know that's hard with the Dark Eldar, because that's hard to do with anything 40K, but YouTube technically doesn't like anything 40K. Because all of 40K is everything that... I mean, no offense, it's still a fake world. And that's something I still don't understand, and this will something we'll elaborate in a vlog in the future. I feel like we've gotten to a point, and this is something I really want to talk about as a people, everywhere, no matter where we come from. We've gotten kind of to a point where we can't, it feels like we're creating too many things to try to make up for the fact we're having a harder time telling between something that is not real and not meant to be taken in a certain way, rather than being like, oh, it just shouldn't be happening at all. We'll just make it where if you do it, you're going to be punished. That's not how you handle that. So it's like, I don't know. That's for a future stream. It won't be this weekend because this is going to be a big weekend. So if everything works out properly, so it'll be next weekend we talk about that. Because this weekend will just be another chill vlog. I don't tend to make my big vlogs on weekends that also have a lot of gaming streams we gotta do. Because I just won't be able to spread my attention properly between the two because of my ADHD and stuff. It'll make it too hard on me. I like taking my time with stuff like that because stuff like that's very important, and I don't want it to be made to look like, oh, you know, this is this or this is that, you know. That way it can be focused on and we can delve into it a little bit better and more seriously. But that's that though. PG doesn't exist nowadays. Technically it does. Or that's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that what you just said, Sealy. Not according to YouTube it doesn't. According to YouTube, everything is supposed to be PG-13 at the most. But what YouTube fails to realize is it doesn't live in a PG country. It's like, question mark? And like, and that's nothing, by the way, I'm not hating on anyone who, by the way, says certain things during certain streams. I'm all for, if you are who you are, be who you are. If you're not attacking someone else, then I don't think someone should tell you how to be you. Meaning, if you're not going out let's say a YouTuber who does use profanity or something that YouTube doesn't like, for example, or something. There's a lot of YouTubers who technically do that. You know, they grew up with it. Technically, no offense, I grew up with it to a certain extent. A lot of my friends around it, I don't do it as much as some. Because to me personally, I don't like it. But that doesn't mean I would have the right to say, oh, you don't do it either. As long as they're not using it to attack somebody, that's different. That's violence. That's promoting anger, hatred, destruction. But if it's just the way they talk, I know it does, it's a little baffling and not all of us like it, sure why. But here's the thing that's the beauty of YouTube, and this is the problem with why I think YouTube is putting up too much restrictions. YouTube needs to remember they can click off the video. There's nothing keeping them there from just staying and forcing them to watch our videos. Or anybody's video, no matter who it is, where you come from, blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what it is. And we'll talk more about that the next weekend, not this weekend. But anyways, but you're an Eldar. The worst part, some dark Eldar make some of his slaves wear the skin of their family members. These clothes. See, that's what I'm talking about, Warlock. Easy, bro. That's some of the things that we can't talk about that. You need to, the worst you can say is they cannibalize. And even that word, I think, is not even starting to be allowed. Even though it's a technical science term, that word's technically not even somewhat allowed anymore. And you gotta be careful with that. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with it because I understand it comes from a fake fantasy world. Because I'm grown up, I understand enough, and my brain is big brain enough to know, as other awesome YouTubers say, to understand the difference. You know what I'm saying? And that YouTuber I just referenced is also suffering from this. He has to quell half of who he is just to appease YouTube. And I feel that is not okay, especially considering YouTube is an American company. Oh, and then guess what? I think we have an amendment that I remember that was made in America that's called freedom of speech. And that's where I'm going to leave it. YouTubers like him who are awesome and that I support and a lot of people support because they just are kind at heart. They may have a hard time and stuff and all that. And yeah, they say some things that maybe we don't say, but that doesn't mean they're bad people. They are awesome people. They deserve to be who they are. But I feel like YouTube's like, no, who you are doesn't cut it. That is not okay. And we'll talk about that next weekend. But all the stuff, unless you want to dramatize your which isn't effective at all. What's the point of slaves? They're supposed to do your work. They aren't slaves. At the point they're captives. I will give kind of, even though I think we should go away from that subject, Sealy, by the way, I do kind of agree with Sealy on that. Out of an odd point, when it comes to 40k, the Eldar do not understand how to use captives. That we'll say captives. That's the best word. As far as like an evil organization is concerned, they have no idea what they're doing. I know they do, but there's better ways to do that as a evil empire than doing that kind of stuff. What you said? And so it's like, that's what I'm saying. That makes, it's kind of like, what? Why would they do that when technically they need them to a certain extent? That's why I think Helibron is a little bit more powerful in certain ways, because she actually keeps her captives for certain reasons. She only uses them when she needs them to appease things she needs. And still coming from a fantasy evil empire perspective, that's a lot more efficient. The Fate worse than that. I know that's the normal thing in Dark Eldar, but I do feel like the Dark Eldar, except for Helibron, which is ironic considering who she is, do use up a lot of that a lot more quickly. And a lot of those suffer the fate worse than death more often than not. It's kind of like being with Chaos. You're like, what are you, I need to be doing research. It's like, what are you doing? You can't, how can Chaos be more powerful if the half of the people that technically support the Chaos die? Alright, we're gonna go with this now. We can't. We're gonna also, we've done everything except for the Steam Hub. This only costs 10 wood? Oh, wait. Oh, no. It costs 10 wood to research, 20 iron. I don't know if I want to risk that. I think we're just going to wait. We'll go ahead and research it, but I'm not going to build those right now. We'll go ahead and finish all the level 1 researches. But that's going to be a lot of, oh yeah, see, we need more food. So what I need to do is Hunter Lodge first. First off, I also need to see how's our metal doing. Jeez, we only have 7. Okay, so we're gonna cut this down to 5. Want to bring you up to 9. Actually, we'll swap them evenly. You're 4, you're 10. Because I need more metal right now. I need to get that 35 metal because that's the only thing we need it for is that beacon for right now. That beacon is top priority. So, because we're going to need more people because a lot of our people got really sick and are not being treated. The first thing I will do, however, because we can do this, is medical post. Let's do... I'm going to put another Hunter Lodge right there, so we'll put it right here on the same street. And we'll build some streets to it. We'll do that. This way it has all the way across it almost. Alright. One of our people died. See what I'm saying? It's starting to happen. This is not good. I need to get these medical posts online. Also, maybe that care house was actually a good idea and I should have done it. See, now I'm starting to learn more and more efficient things to do. We still only made it to day 7 if we die. But at least we have plenty of time to start over. Why there needs to be a heater working in here. And now I need to take... Ooh. We need food. Let's take some people off coal. We'll bring it down to a 10. Damn, one of the people on steel died. Put one here. Oof, this is bad. This is very bad. I need that beacon immediately. Yikes, 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 yikes. That is not good. And then... Oh, I don't have no engineers available. Ooh, okay, then I'm going to have to cut some of you down. We're going to have to cut some of our efficiency of our research down. I need to have more healthcare. Okay, that's saving some of it, but we are losing people now. Okay, so medical promise fulfilled. Hope did rise. That helped us. Eat the people. Sacrifice the babies. No, actually, the children are our only hope. Because how many children are in here? None. Because they all died. No, I'm just kidding. That would suck, actually, because that means no one's going to grow into adults. We're going to need that beacon real quick. We are in trouble. Discontent has raised.
Time to get to work.
Unburied corpses. Oh, no. I forgot about that. Ow! I'm in trouble. Yeah, we're going to have to start over again. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna, yeah, this is bad. We messed up. We messed up bad. Cemetery. Let's raise our hope back up for that. And where does it go? Under the people tab. Luckily, it only requires 10 wood, so we can do that. Let's fast forward time, get some resources. Alright, this is bad. Tis not working like I planned. Put it right there. Build some roads. I need more wood. Give me more wood. We're not getting a lot right now. Oh, coal pile depleted. You know what that means. Put everybody on this coal pile. But I'm only going to go 8 for now and keep 4 for me. So I can give... I don't have no more engineers there. So I can give more back to this. Alright. Workday has ended. We have 8 wood. Not exactly the amount I needed. We are starting to hemorrhage a little bit too. I'm a little worried, a little concerned. Steam Hub researched. Well, we don't have wood, so I actually can't research anything, so. Okay. I will take some people off of the metal a little bit when I get there. Consider signing care house. That's what I was going to do. See, this is what I need next. This is what I thought about getting earlier, but I forgot I needed cemeteries. I was going to get that because people who are in care houses eat half the food, so it makes the food consumption for the sick a lot easier to deal with. So, yeah, probably messed up there. Cemetery established. You look, ooh, yes, so much discontent went down right there. Yes, perfect. Oh, that was perfect. We're at least keeping them happy, so if we all die, we'll die happy. Oh well. It's like if we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die happy. So the cemetery, does it need people to run it? No. Good, that actually makes things easier. And it doesn't need heat, so it's good to be out here on the second level. Alright, so the corpses will now get buried somehow. What do I need now? Okay, now food is the next issue. Food is the next issue. We need to start increasing. So 20 wood. We've got to survive the night. We're going to run very low on food tonight. The heater has also been running constantly. I may have to turn it off tomorrow. I'll open another medical post. No! We need care houses. Oh, gosh. This is why I need care houses, because we have too many sick people. So what's happening is it's triggering the game that says, that keeps giving me a health protest. I promise the sick will be treated. Okay, see, that's better. Provide the treatment for the sick. Wait, why are you not running? Wait, why are you not running? You have a heater. Why is there nobody in here? They're saying sick people, but this is still not full. We must need more engineers. We're hurting our research, but since we don't need research right now, we need this more. That's weird, it all went over here. I'm confused. Okay, oh, so that's full now, yeah. We need more people. Oh, okay. Okay, then we're gonna pull another one off from research. Do that. That didn't really change much. We're still at 18. I'm gonna need a care house in 2 days. Yikes. I hope I can pass another bill soon. Yep, very soon. Come on, come on, come on. One of our people died. That sucks. So now 19 people need care. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is bad. Not what I wanted, not what I wanted. I need this, book of laws, care house, past care house. Build a care house in 3 days. That's fine because I have less than that technically to do this. What does it need? 5 metal, 25 wood. Thanks for using my metal, but we're still going to be getting more, so it's fine in the next morning. I'm going to have to turn this heater off because we got to conserve and start getting some coal. Alright guys, I hate to do this to you. You should be able to make it.
Get going.
But I need to ensure that we're providing properly for our coal, because at night it's going to get too cold for those things to run. Oh, the person will be left as an amputee. Cut off his leg. I'd rather him live. Oh, the steel wreckage was depleted. That's fine. Okay. We have plenty of what we need now. So. Yikes. So for right now, I'm going to put a bunch of people back on this. So like 13. So we can get some more coal coming back in. Finish the coal pile. Because we're going to be putting a coal thumper up soon anyways. But for right now, I do need to deal with this sick issue. Well, we have tons of sick people. Because this is killing us. I may have to put the hunter lodge over here near the cooking hut. Because it would be more convenient to put the medical care house right here. So let's go. Oh, I missed it. Let's go here. It does require heat, so it's going to require a heater. Yeah, it's going to take up that entire section. That's what I figured. Boom. Fast forward and get that taken care of. You will have to start heating 4 of the cold homes within 2 days. Well, we're going to get more coal now, so I think we can afford it. So let's heat some homes. Let's turn the big boy back on. It is turning night. That'll lower discontent, and I'm going to have to hold that for a day and 22 hours. Hopefully we don't run out of coal. This is where the game starts to become an issue. Because it's really hard to run this game. I can't turn the heater on until I know it's required. Right now it's not cold enough for a heater, so I'm going to leave it as is. But the care house is now running. They'll eat less food. One person did die, sadly. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, oh, one of our engineers died. Oh, some of our medics died too. No, that's not good. Let's just take all of our engineers out right now because we can't research anything. Because I don't have enough wood. We need to start putting up our buildings and get this beacon going. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, pause. 47 food. We are not doing good food-wise. How many hunters do I have? Still 15. That's good. Oh, the wood crates lost majority of the people working there. This is bad. Oh, no. We might have died. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh no. Dang it, this game is so hard. They literally backstab each other every second. And how long do you think a news anchor... Or not, Raven told me Darius had been captured by the Dark Eldar. That sucks. And how long do you think news anchor Space Marine will last there? Of course, with a nod. I think we're dead. I think our people have perished again. I do not think I'm going to be able... And I still got 12 people to provide care for? Why are they not living here? They are living here. Oh, is it just filled to the brim? Is that my problem? There's so many engineers in here. And workers. It is. It's full up. We might be done. This is full up. Oh, cripes. Criminy, criminy, criminies. Criminy, criminies. Criminy, 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 criminies. We are dead. We are dead. Unless I can build a beacon and get a bunch of engineers. We are dead. Which I doubt. We're gonna have to start over. Dang, I thought this colony was doing good. We were just on the brink of destruction right when I stopped it, apparently. This game has a way of just all of a sudden turning the table on you instantly. You gotta be ready for it. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be ready for it. And I'm still very much not ready for it. 20 wood and 35. Oh. No. Because too many people had to work. Okay. So. I think I know what two researchers I want to rush in the very next one. Immediately. We're going to immediately rush hunting gear. And we're immediately going to rush Coal Thumper. This way it'll allow me to put the Coal Thumper up at the beginning of the game. If I can do this, they will never have to go out in the cold over here ever again. Because it was probably most of my people over here were getting cold, and then I started switching them. They got even colder, because over here I think is even colder. Does it tell me the temperatures? It says cold here, cold here. So it's about the same. But because they've been working in it for weeks straight, they just haven't had any rest. The wood people, the ones doing wood and stuff, no offense, I kind of have to keep them doing the same thing. But the coal people are too important to lose that many. I lost a quarter of my coal people right there. It went from 15 to 9. That's not good. That means we are now not able to maintain coal, which means we're going to freeze now, and food is now starting to be an issue. Because we're not making enough food. We just now got the care house. Yeah, they're boned. Yo, James! At Ardnot, star. At Ardnot, unburied bodies exist. I'm malaria and Black Death. Allow us to introduce ourselves. I mean, I forgot there was undead bodies. That's kind of my oof on that one. Like, that's kind of my bad on that one. On when it comes to that. So because I forgot we had people die, and I'm like, you know, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. I'm still at work. Ooh, ooh. Oh, now the ooh-woos have begun. The ooh-woo! A note of thanks. Hope will rise slightly. Thanks. Awesome. That doesn't help me. The coal is diminishing fast. I'm pretty sure this is over. That we are very dead. Let's see if this beacon saves us. If this beacon does not save us, look at the size of this thing. Sorry, I had to. Holy thing! Holy Jupiter! This thing is huge. I like being efficient, so we're gonna build it right there. Build it. At this point, it says we're gonna get 20 survivors of the Lost Expedition, so maybe that'll be enough to save us. But we've got one night to do this in. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us in the Frostlands. Launch the beacon! We need to save ourselves. We need people. We can't expand without people. Launch the beacon! Hey, at least we're making it further each time. Last time we didn't even make it to the beacon. So, yeah. Now we have a beacon. What do I do with this? How do I click this? I want to send scouts on expedition. Okay, you ain't telling me how to do it. How do I do that? Do I need people? What do I need for that? Wait a minute, I need to build a building for that, don't I? Oh, crap. Num 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I need something else? Oh, I need wood to go on an expedition for some reason. I guess to keep them heated? Why wouldn't they take coal? Ready to search. We need a win. We do need a win. I feel ya, game. We're about to run out of coal and everyone's about to freeze, and then I'm about to have a ton of discontent. There it goes. Okay, at least I had so much hope that it just balanced out. We're not going to be able to provide, but it's about to happen again. In 15 hours. The generator is shutting down. It is a sad day. Soon, we will all be dead. Soon, the pain will be no more. Sure, that helps me a little bit. I mean, I'm about to take a huge negative bonus, but yeah, sure. Sure.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Sure. Sure. How much wood do we need? And we're freezing. Uh-oh. I think this is the end, folks. Not of the video, but of these people it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Work time. Get moving.
So two people died, wood crates depleted, people are sad, people are burnt, people are freezing, discontent is going 8 hours away from the people getting completely pissed at me for not being able to provide properly when I ran out of resources. How many people? I need 5 people, never mind. Okay. Well, we're gonna lose anyways. At this point, I'm gonna go as long as I can. Look at that. Look how many people just died. I will say, ironically, if we were to manage to get the people now, this might save us, but I don't think we're gonna get them before things get bad. Oh. A child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. That is sad. This game has some knives hidden in there. Oh, that is so sad. Oh no. Oh, that makes me feel bad. As a gamer, man, that's... Oh, that poor kid. I know he's not real, but still, that's too real. That's like a kid in real life who does something like that, hoping that they can get their parents to wake up. Oh. I lost hope on that one. Figured we would. Oh, that hurts. You have doomed all those people. I think I have. Good damn, what's with this game being so real? This feels like the Great Depression. In a way it kinda is, but a worse one. This is like a human ice age. This was a hypothetical because of the polar ice caps and stuff melting and all that. And global warming and all kinds of things changing. Because global warming is real. People ignore it, but it's real. This is a hypothetical that could be very real of happening. Where the world just freezes over. Because I know it's kind of counterintuitive when you hear global warming, you don't think ice. But the way global warming works is that the ozone is breaking down and we're losing protection between us and space and our sun. Radiation is changing. Things are melting in the polar ice caps because it technically is real, but it could be fixed easily. But we have to work together to fix it. That's why I was doing that, even though I can't sadly donate because half the time I have no money, sadly. I'm going to be honest right now for this one. That's why I was trying to promote Team Trees, hashtag Team Trees, so the word could get out there for Mr. Beast, for Jack, and everyone that was involved, so we could help our planet, because this game is very real possibility out of anything. If you want to talk about, not in this video, but if you ever want to do like, not a serious one, but kind of like a loosey-goosey talk, because it is a serious subject and I don't like really kind of delving into some parts of it, because then it kind of gets into things that should be more personal than anything anyways, is the basics of, if we ever want to do a basics of what the most realistic type of sad thing to happen to the world if it did, there's only 2 major ones that's possible. The world freezing, or global warming being affected in some way with it, and then robotics. But that's about it. Everything else is kind of far-fetched, and most likely never would really happen in real life. But those 3, and different, because there is also a hypothetical situation where if we keep destroying our ozone too much, there will be no protection between us and space, and then immediately we freeze and burn. Immediately. Because then there's nothing protecting us from the direct direct rays of the sun, the radiation, the cold of space, which is very cold. So, yeah, at that point, everything's gone. So it's like, that's a big I'm not saying this will happen, by the way. I'm just saying, of the things that could happen if we don't pay attention and work together as people, in the long run, those are the three big boys. Those are the ones that are most likely to happen in reality. Because they have merit and fact behind them that could support this, could become a thing. Some of them more than others. The first two, the global warming one, the ozone breaking down, or the freezing of the planet with everything, and a secondary ice age happening, that could happen. Those would be most likely, because we're poisoning our atmosphere, because we still don't do things green like we should yet in the places that matter. So, yeah. But that's for another time. But yeah, definitely. Global warming is one aspect of climate change. It's unknown if it's all that most dangerous. Of all that's most dangerous. Yeah, I know. And that's true, and that's the part of the problem, Bartholomew, and that's why it doesn't get taken seriously. And that's why that one out of all of them is the biggest, most likely thing to happen. No, screw the robots. The robots won't make it in time. Because we'll probably freeze or burn when that happens. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, by the way. By any means, I am not a scientist. But if anything were to happen, that's probably the most likely. Or not. We will have underground cities if that happens. No, we won't. And underground cities will not save you. Not from that kind of problem. That's the kind of problem that kills planets. Because Earth will die as well. Not just us. We will end up taking Earth with us in that case. Which that's even, to be honest, that's even more sad. Because that's somewhat selfish. Because for all we know, since we don't know science and we don't know everything, because we're just trying to live our lives, for all we know, if we were the ones that if something happened to us, for all we know, if Earth survived, maybe it could have another species become sentient. Maybe evolution would kick in, something. Who knows what may happen, or who knows what may be. That part is more skeptical than anything, because no one knows the truth on what would happen right there. Because there's no way to prove something like that. But the very much reality is, climate change and all that is a thing. I mean, I don't know if you know this, I live in the East, and this summer was the hottest summer I've ever seen in the East. I kid you not, we broke several records. Several, back to back. I think it was over 7 in my state alone in the East. That's not a good sign. But, that said, all things are pointing to the cold future in part of the world. In my part of the world. Go, oh yeah, because don't you live more north? Yeah. And see, that's what sucks. It's going to happen in different places, different parts in different places. Unless the ozone breaks, then all of us are going to taste the sun's wrath. But, because the sun is not a nice lady when she's mad. Also, when you don't have a shield anymore, it's just natural. Hey, it's a sun. It's made out of fire. What do you think it's going to do? You know, make us birthday party cakes? No, it's going to burn. But still though, I agree though. If the semi-ice age thing happens, then yeah, you'll sadly probably get hit first. But it'll affect everybody as well. But here's the difference in that one. In that one, technically Earth could come back from that. Once we're sadly gone. If that's what happens. Technically Earth could come back from that one. But Earth couldn't come back from her ozone breaking down. If her ozone is completely destroyed, and she is burned by the sun, it would take her millennia upon millennia, hypothetically, from what we know in science and what little we know about space, for her to rebuild her atmosphere, to be able to shield herself, and then she may never be the same type of world ever again. she may end up becoming an L class instead of an M class. I use Star Trek terminology because it is the very easiest term. By the way, L class is barely livable, meaning that's what that L means. It's livable, but just on the cusp. It's a very harsh planet. It'll be extremely aggressive to whatever lives on it for quite a while, and very, very, very prehistoric, and be reset, basically. It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. But anyways, enough of that. Back to watching all these people freeze in their own personal ice age, and that sadly that young man giving us his sad story at the cemetery. That was probably the most real thing part of this game tonight. Is that, holy crud, that was a little too real. Because I'm like, damn, that was real life. At Ardnot, the earth won't be buried. I said buried. Won't be. I didn't say buried, burned. Plasma. And yes, it would be. She'd be turned into a giant molten rock of lava. Because she is still decent a distance enough, even without an atmosphere. She would be turned into kind of a giant sphere of fire. She'd be almost a small sun, but she would be a little bit less so. She would still have some molten landmass, but it wouldn't be much better than that. And it would be that for quite a long time. Because like I said, without an ozone, because that's what protects us against the sun's rays. We have an invisible barrier around the planet that's made by our ozone and everything else. I don't know all the details myself, but if you look it up, there's videos that explain it, and there's science books that explain it as well, that are legitimized and certified by science departments and stuff like that, that explain how the ozone protects us from the sun. But if there's no ozone, there's no shield. It's like, think of it like a Star Trek vessel with no shielding. Anything that hits the hull from now on, insta hurts it. And insta does the damage that it's going to do based on its energy. In this case, because it's heated plasma, it will turn us into a giant molten rock of lava. But no, that's not true, Warlock. That is not true, bro. I can pull it. No offense, I can show you in the vlog if we ever do it, or we can do it on PC this Sunday, and I can pull up a science site that is certified by the science government and U.S. government and every other government across the planet that'll prove otherwise. The ozone is part of the reason why we do not burn up. It is also a distance thing. But that's not the only thing that saves us. Because technically Mars could support life as well. But its ozone and its atmosphere are not intact. They were destroyed by something. So the planet was destroyed. An ozone is like a shield on a planet. The magnosphere is the planet's main protection from the sun. Yeah, the ozone layer has healed. Yeah, exactly, the magnosphere. That's what I was looking for, what Bartholomew said. It is not just the distance. That's the word. Thank you, Bartholomew. See, he knows what he's talking about. Bartholomew knows his stuff. Yeah, so the magnosphere is what I'm trying to talk about. I'm saying it wrong because I don't know personally, but there is a thing in the atmosphere known as the magnosphere that protects us from the sun. It isn't just the distance. Without that magnosphere, we all burn. And it will be destroyed if the ozone layer and the climate change is defected to a certain amount. We're already losing oxygen to what's it called, ratio. It's been shown, and that's why we're having so many fires now in California. If you live in the U.S., if you've heard about these. The atmosphere is extremely dry. The moisture is leaving. Because we're robbing her and filling her with so much carbon and so much poisonous gas that there's no balance anymore. She's losing her protections, and if that happens, she will die. She will die. And that's why I say, this is something that, and it's not just me, all YouTubers and people who are trying to spread awareness, we're trying to get this notice. This isn't a laughing matter, and these aren't things to just be said, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. What I'm saying is true. It is currently fact at the moment. Can it be changed? Yes. There's always a way to change it. But currently, which we're going to go ahead and quit and start a new one, because this one, they're going to die. These people are frozen. They're guaranteed death if I keep going. But well, I mean, I'm not trying to argue with you, Warlock, but Bartholomew did just tell you, and he knows more than I do, what it actually is. It's called a magnosphere, and that will be damaged and destroyed along with everything else in the atmosphere, along with the carbon-based destruction we are causing, along with everything else. There's other chemicals we're putting in the air too that we don't say, but like I said, that's for another stream. A yeet fire. Yeah, James like a yeet fire. Yeah, it is. But it sucks because that, like I said, all of what's happening in the country and across the world and across the planet are accustomed and linked to this same problem. That's fine, Raven. It's okay. No offense. I went to science, and my best subject in my school through college has always been science. I make straight A's. So no offense, I know more about space when it comes to certain things. And also, Bartholomew confirmed it, you know? So, yeah, because it's like I said, Bartholomew knew the word because he knows more than I do when it comes to that, but, yeah. Yeah, that's 2 versus 1, so no offense. That's kind of him kind of getting a little bit prideful. Just a little bit prideful and not wanting to admit that he doesn't know what a magnosphere is. Because he couldn't explain what the magnosphere was. Bartholomew knew what the word was immediately. So, Raven Guard, my Xbox is up and running and I have it online on my radar. But Raven, I'm not being mean, I'm just stating a fact, bro. No offense. You can look it up on any science site that's been legitimized by the science departments of the countries of the world. They will show you otherwise. They will still say distance is a thing. I'm not saying he's wrong about the distance. But without that magnosphere, we'd still be dead. Like, there's more than just distance and rotation. That's only basic science when it comes to astrology. That is only basic science. Hey, yo, Bone Singer, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Won't the polls switch soon, and when does that? No, they already, that technically might have already happened, but it's not what you think when people say poll switching. When people said that, they scared a lot of people, because poll switching usually means now north is south, south is north. That's not what that meant. That just meant our alignment changed a little bit. We were not going to die from that. That wasn't a climate change thing. That has nothing to do with the climate change. That's something entirely different. I'm on Bone Singer account or not. Oh, nice. Raven here. Oh, okay. I am the silence of yeet. I'm interested in what happens to people if I yeet them. The yeet science. Yeet science is good science. Let's start a new one. How do I guess I just select this one. Okay, there we go. So start from that. And we're going to try to rush. You're going to see what my strategy for this one's going to be. We're going to rush 2 very important technologies so I can get them both up and running right out the gate. We might have, I don't know, I may have to build a medical tent right in the beginning just to keep the sick at bay. So we don't have to build as many homes during the beginning. So we can push all of our resources over to building a research building and building the call thumper. The magnetic reversal is part of the sun's cycles. Our poles switch when the sun's poles switch every 20,000 years. Yeah, right there. See, Bartholomew's a science. Yeah, see, yeah, you and me and Bartholomew, Bartholomew. Yeah, me and you, Bartholomew. Me and you would have fun. Like, me and you are science guys. We love that science. You know more than I do, it looks like, which I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, so what he just said, the pole switching, it's something that happens. It's not a bad ordeal. It's just something that happens. Because that's not, I hate to put it this way, I mean this all as a joke, but that's nothing to do with humans, so it's not that bad. Since we're not involved, it should be fine. Warlock's favorite subject is science. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But I'm just saying, like, you know, no matter who it was, like who's on whose account, it's like Bartholomew is clearly the scientist here. We're gonna ask Bartholomew from now on for space facts. That's it. Bartholomew's our tech guardian. He's our science guardian, the space guardian. That's your new. If I ever remember to remember to create roles in Discord, that's gonna be your new role. New role, Bartholomew. You're gonna be called the space guardian. Because you know you're the space expert, or at least among us, you're the space expert. Among us, anyways. Alright, I want a full 15 for now. Get us started. So now, what do I need to get this going? First off, yeah, we need the research building, so I can do it now. Yeah, I'm rushing this immediately. And then we're gonna do, what do I need to get food up and running immediately? 20 wood. Let's let the wood build back up. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna go with the same setup as we did last time. Boom. Pause. 5 engineers. Research. Let's go with, not faster gathering, that's a waste. Hunter's gear. Oh, I need 10 wood. Give me that wood. There we go. So we want hunter's gear. I don't have the answers, just a good idea, which is all a bone can ever hope for. Yeah, everyone. It did it, Abion. All Abion can ever hope for. Abion. No, yeah, all everyone can hope for. I agree with that, Bartholomew. That's a good one. I'm no scientist. My degree is in architectural conversation, but I took astrophysics as a minor. Hey, you at least took astrophysics. I wanted to take that as a minor in my college, but because I was also doing game design, it just couldn't work. But this is Raven, Sealy. Okay, switching back. Agree. But because since I was already doing game design, there was no way I could do an actual science on top of that, because it requires a lot of attention and a lot of hard work. So I would have done it if that's what I would have majored in, but at one point I probably would have. Boom. Alright, good. Alright, so those are online immediately. That was actually a pretty good startup right there. We immediately went food. We immediately went research right out the gate. So it might be good there, actually. So Celia, about those crackers. I'm assuming saltine ones, right? No, I'm just kidding. Hello there, Raven. Because remember, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like a stickler, but just be careful with chat a little bit. They're a little bit more lenient with you guys, but they have been getting a little bit crazier. Just watch out for the wandering YouTube eye. It's like the eye of Sauron. It's always watching. Don't know what you're talking about. They explode in Sealy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course James is here, so I mean I can forgive some things. Because when James is here, we all know that PG goes to PG-13, slightly R. Slightly R. It's like a controlled level of high level PG-13. Sometimes it's not controlled at all. Oh man, but it's great. I love it. It's fun. See, exactly. And there goes the not controlled at all moment. I'm not going to repeat that or read that out loud because as a YouTuber I can't. Because then I'm already probably going to get demonetized because I probably said at least one word at some point during this stream. Because I'm still not keen to catching myself at doing it yet. Because I have to change everything about it, you know. So a woman came forward. Family torn apart. Oh yeah. Right. Because we got food already, they're already like, hey, we're going to need that beacon soon. Not yet. But I actually am going to rush it this time. I think that's what we're going to research second. Third. I meant second after the two things we're already going for. After the hunting gear is done, which we have more engineers, we should be able to build another engineering workshop. I'll provide some shelter. 40 people. Oh boy. Ay. How many people do these houses hold? This is the only problem, is the requests do seem to be a little much sometimes. I had to build 4 of these. Great. Okay, so we have food coming in. Coal and wood is coming in. At this point, the workday ended, didn't it? Right as I didn't get enough. Alright, what else can we build? I actually need to get medical going pretty quickly. But I think, yeah, I don't have enough wood for that either. So that's off the table. That's not an option right now. We can't get anything in there. We can get our other engineering online. Alright, well let's do that at least. Because we can build that now. Oh yeah, the heater's off, my bad. We have 1 day to get all those houses. I'll probably have to get that request fulfilled and then do some more stuff. I think that's how you play this game. You do your request, and then after you do your request, you go back to doing what you need the most at that moment. So I think that's how it works. I can't guarantee that's how it works, but I think that's how it works. I see some people have already fell ill because there's no houses. And see, that's the risk you have to take. But I think if we do it this way and we wait till tomorrow to do the houses, we should be fine. But we have to do all of our wood, which I'm going to assign the rest of my workers to this for now. We have to do all of our wood as houses tomorrow. Consider signing emergency shift law. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll raise discontent a little bit, but we'll get more out of it. Actually, you know what? I should have already did that. See, now there's still stuff I'm learning. If I had done emergency shift law and turned the researches on during the night, they would have got that done. So hunter gear researched. Now we want resources. We want coal thumper for now. And right now I'm going to let this wood build up to 40. We're going to turn off the generator for now. This needs to get to 40. Yes, it made it. Alright, Pole Thumper is done. You see how much more research we're getting done? I think this is the key. So now I do want faster gathering to ensure we're making the right amount. Food is done. The generator hums. Now we need to secure food. Build a cookhouse to start preparing meals. I shall do that. But so I have how many days left? I only have 23 hours, so the houses have to come first. So we should be able to go. Bink, bink, bink. That's 3, 4. That should be 4 right there. I know the generator's off. I was trying to let it go for a second, but it's fine. Boom. Done. Okay, I can introduce a new law. So now what we want, because I'll have like 3 days, I think, to build it. Now what we want is radical treatment. We don't need the children's shelter just yet, because I'm going to immediately put up a medical bay very soon. Like I said, I want to get established early so we can get the sick people taken care of before they start piling up. If we can do this soon, it won't be as bad. And we're already getting our research done a lot sooner this time. Food is being gathered. Let's see. There's plenty to do. So I'm going to now, how much do we need to get a medical bay for the rest of the engineers I have? Because I think I have 5 more. If not, we can take some off for it, but I'm pretty sure I had to start with enough for it. So 25 wood. Go ahead and get our medical bay online. Good, research is done. So now we want heaters for the medical bays. Faster gathering research. People are hungry because I haven't cooked any food. That's fine. Because that helps me. Alright. Let me, for right now, turn this off until 1900. Give us 3 hours with the generator not running. Yes! Boom! Heaters researched. Now I want bacon! Bacon, bacon! Beacon, bacon! Raise the club so you won't expect it. Walks closer. With the cuckoo? Cute. I have a reserve card and must stop now. So you won't expect it. Raise the club. Runs like Usain Bolt. Oh man. Alright. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Let's see. 19 hungry. Ooh, actually, we need the food place first then. Ooh, y'all didn't get no what? Oh, because I'm an idiot. See, I need to stop doing that. I need to pause when I look at chat. I need to, y'all need to slap me when I don't pause looking at chat. Because this game is not a game that I can run at that speed while reading chat, because I miss things. I didn't realize we ran out of wood, so now a ton of people are hungry. Oops! Alright, one more restart. My bad. I want to make this work. I want this to work. I want to have a playthrough that we can just load and be like, yeah, they survived. So far, not happening. New start. This will help me get better, though, if I just keep restarting. Alright, so slap me every time. Like, put at R not slapped. Every time that I do not pause this game and I'm reading chat. Meaning I don't pause when we're in the game. I let another people die. They were about to, too, because there were 22 people hungry. Those 22 people were going to go gravely ill the next night. Which means that's 22 people I don't have already out the gate. Pause immediately. Don't care. Pause. Don't care. Pause. Okay. Let's try this again. So, we will do the houses when they ask for the houses. Boom. Boom. For right now, let's just rank it to 15. I just need to keep a better eye on it. 15. Still 20 people left. Okay. That's set, that's set. That's set. Let's go into the laws. Let's go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and get, emergency shift, so I don't have to worry about this later.
New law. A new law has passed.
It's early, but it's needed. Alright. 5. We want hunter's gear to get the food as quickly. Oh, I don't have. Okay, hold on. There I go. 5. Research. Hunter's gear. That is set up. Now we're gonna need food next again. Hunter's hut, 20 food, 20 food. So we're gonna need 40 food to get both. I'm hoping we can get it before the work day is over. Come on. I'll build one of them if we only get one, but... Family torn apart. I'm gonna buckle down and go sweat for a second, guys. Just for a second. Coal thumper. So it's ready to go when I need it. Because we're gonna get that beacon before we get the coal thumper. But they'll both be done. The generator provides heat and power. Turn it on in the shortcuts. Oh yeah, right. Two days to provide shelter. Wisdom of the crowd. We made it to 31. Alright, so let's go ahead and build the first hunter's hut. We'll get the cookhouse tomorrow. Yeah, I'm aware people fell ill. It's because there's no housing. 15. There's only 5 people left, but that's fine for right now. 5 engineers, 5 regular people. Okay, so that's good. The hunter's hut is working at full potential now. Hunting gear is already done, so on their first hunt, they're going to get quite a lot. The heater is on. Let us, since I know our gatherers, how much of this wood is left? 69 wood, so that's fine. So we have enough to build right now. So let's go ahead and get one house up and running, so there's already less sick people. Why are they not building this house? What? There we go, what the heck? Extended shift. That's actually better. Extended shift is less strenuous than 24-hour shift. 14 hours is better than 24 hours. To ensure that it's better. Not that I need those shifts right now, but... Okay, so what we want to do... Oh, one, we need to turn the heater off. Cold Thumper is done. So now I want... Let's get Faster Gathering. And then we go Beacon again. But this time, because it was the building order that I did wrong. So now we need 20 wood. Give me that 20 wood. There we go. Now we need food. We need a cookhouse. We'll put it over here beside the storage. Oh, we can't. That's right. I remember why I didn't do that. Because I need to build one more engineer building over there. I think a house will fit in that. Houses are pretty small. Yeah, so there. Get this cookhouse on board. Alright, fight the cold. Food is done. That gave us hope. Cookhouse is done. Secure food done automatically. 2 back to back. Alright. Let's let research finish. Faster gathering research. Now we want the beacon. Let's grab the last of the people. Make them start cooking. And let's get us some meals. Oh, they're gonna be hungry. Luckily it's only gonna last one night. Generator is off. I'm aware it was. Thanks for telling me. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run the extended shift for the moment. Oh. 14-hour work shift for this one. This needs people working there. It won't be we won't go to 24 hours, but we're gonna need a 14-hour work shift in that cookhouse until we run out of food again. Then I'll bring it back down to 12 hours. Wait, how much? 9. Ooh, okay. That can be cleared out by like 6 people. Let's put a majority of the rest of the people over here. One extra person. Sure, just finish that off. Okay. See, this time I'm paying attention. I was about to run out of wood again. Oh, shelter. Oh, shelter. I need 30. I need 30. I've got 10 hours. Get yourselves out there. 9 hours. I need 30 wood. There it is. Right there. I can do it. I can do it. I forgot we needed shelter. I almost goofed it up again. This time I'm paying attention too, LOL. Oh, wait. Oh, I made it too close. I should have went back one more. Shoot. So that's inefficient right there. I'm going to have to find something small to put right there. I think a medical tent will fit right there, so. House, house, house. 7 hours to build these houses. Come on, guys. 5 hours to build these houses. Beacon is done. I'm not worried about that. 4 hours. So now I need heaters. Oh, 3 hours. Get that house built. Whoa! Last second. Last second, but we got it. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. What do we need now? Food is at 198 for now. That is going to be a problem in the future. So now is the time to rush the second hunter's hut again. Let's pop this back down to 12 hours. That way it's letting more hope. Let's see what law we can pass that would help us. At this point, probably radical treatment, because we're going to be going for medical soon.
A new law has passed.
Okay, so what do I need? I need another hunter's lodge. I have enough for one right now. But do I have enough people to stock it? Technically, I don't. So maybe we should actually go for the beacon now. And see what happens if we rush our game a little bit. So let's get medic up and running first. Let's get medical up and running. Treat these 10 sick people. That's actually too big as well. But you know what? At least it'll look okay, and it'll be within the first circle. So it'll get heated. So fix that medical bay up. It's a little lopsided. Guys, why are y'all not building? Oh, there's a protest. Oh, wow. Really, guys? Come on now. Oh, coal also went down. I'm gonna put only 8 for right now, just for tomorrow. So I can get these houses built and this wood gathered pretty quickly. Weather changes. I am aware. Thank you, game. It's gonna get cold soon. I know. During the half day tomorrow, it's going to get cold. There we go. See, people getting treated. Hopefully. Oh, now there's more sick people. Because there's not enough houses. I don't know what to do. It feels like no matter what I do, I just suck at this game. At R0, this game hits you right in the feels. It does. You talking about this game at R0? It's happening again. You talking about in this game? It is happening again. It's happening all the time. This game punches you right in the gut constantly. It's like, here, have this boosh. Here, have this boosh. Ah, kills me, man. Kills me.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Yeah, the frost is definitely here.
Work time. Get back to work.
Heaters are done. Are you heated, though? You're chilly. You're fine. You're in the heat zone and you have insulation. Chili's not great, but it could be good. Unless we're talking about the restaurant, that's actually pretty decent. Are we though? Not really. Something else I can get in here, food and health wise? No. I think we just get the rest of our stuff now at this point. Sawmill is next. Oh, I need 10 wood. Well, I can't waste that wood anyways. And research is gonna have to wait. Something happened. Oh, generator overdrive. I don't need overdrive. Let's put 2 more people on this for now. Mild frostbite. Bite. See what I mean? They're already getting sick from the cold out there. We've got frostbite. It's killing me. Alright. Well, I gotta fix these. Oh, wow. 73 people! Game, I can't do that. What? What is happening? I'm trying to keep them alive now, and I'm just killing them faster. I don't know what that says about me. Oh no. Okay, yeah, it's, okay, good. It's paused before I read chat. Okay, I'm not missing anything. Making sure I didn't miss any ad nods. I'm trying to save these people harder, and they seem to be dying quicker. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Food is not a problem right now. I think our biggest problem now is that there's 40 people without homes. Oh, it's killing me. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Alright, well, we're gonna build 4 more houses to at least do some of the issue off of our heads. One of these houses is gonna have to be cold. Yeah, it's gonna be right there if that's gonna be the case. I don't think we can do that in 3 hours, to be honest. I think I should have already built those, but there was no way to get 4 in that amount of time. Yeah, again, it's gonna fail on me. Promise not fulfilled. Jesus. I'm aware. Now we need a new medical post. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's happening again. Happening again. And I don't have wood. Fantastic! Fantastic. At least the discontent's going right back down. Alright. Our hope is still stupid low, but it's also... discontent's constantly raising. No! This game is so hard. At R9, you need order and discipline to manage a settlement like this. We haven't even made it far enough to make that choice again, though. I keep dying before that. Building roads out to resources will help reduce frostbite. Oh! Oh! Really? Oh. 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 Okay. Alright, let's do one more reset then. I didn't know that. I thought the roads were only good for the buildings. Okay. I am a big goof. Apparently. Big goofatron detected. Let's try again. Yeah, it keeps their feet off the snow. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That makes perfect sense. Sometimes my common sense does not work at all. Okay, you know what? We'll do that. We will do that. Yeah, we will definitely try that now. That makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? Duh! They're having to walk through the snow, Self. Of course they're getting frostbite. Like, damn, kill me now. Someone shoot me. Alright, so we did start off good. I just didn't know that. Okay. Okay, we're still gonna do that. We're still gonna do this at max and the other at max. But the moment I get enough wood, I'm gonna build a road to both. Doop. They're all done. Now we fast forward. We go for the emergency shift. Okay.
Listen, everyone.
Discontent will raise. I automatically always do that in the beginning just so I know what I'm working with. Alright, we want... Yeah, I still want this. I still want that. Okay, so now let's gather some wood and build some roads out to these puppies, and also build our hunter's hut. Once I get our food and stuff established again, we should be good. I'm trying to build up a decent amount of wood before we do anything. So the hunter's gear is established. Now, at this point, I actually do want faster gathering. I'll get both of those right out the gate. So that way they're not out there as much either. On top of the fact I'm going to build roads. Okay, family torn apart. So now I want food. Hunter's hut. And I'll build a road from the hunter's hut over here.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
There we go. Yep, okay, the people already want their shelter in the next 2 days. We're okay as long as we can do that immediately, so let's go ahead and turn this on so nobody gets cold. Because it does have to heat up. Thank you, I'll bear that in mind. So now, pause, assign 15 hunters. Let's build some roads. Hopefully that works right there. Does that count right there, Bartholomew? If that road goes, because it won't let me go any further without it turning red or yellow. So I'm assuming that that's what that works right there. Oh wow, we don't have any houses over here, so there's no... Okay, well I can fix that, because we need to go ahead and start building housing anyways. So, let's put one right there, so I can make a road out to that direction. Go ahead and get one of the houses up and running. Illness, I'm aware, thank you, game. It are not slaps. What? I haven't looked at chat without pausing, like I just paused right there before looking at chat. I'm not gonna die. At least I hope. Now that Bartholomew gave me a good tip right there, that should help me. Wait a minute, it looks like this road isn't connected. Hold up. It's not. I'm a dummy. Okay, well, let's connect it to that one at least. You want extended shift as well? Okay, we'll do that. That seems like that'll just raise... It's funny that they ask for things that will raise their discontent sometimes. I will say that.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Alright. Turn off. Build more roads because I want to... Actually, you know what I can do? I can build a house here. So we are going to need them houses in a day. Faster gathering! Good. Pause. Now we want the coal thumper. And then the beacon. Because we're not quite ready for it anyways. I still gotta build the road to it. Build a cookhouse. Oh yeah, we gotta get our cookhouse online, right? Let me build enough for these houses and get as much food as I can. God, I'm always messing something up, man. Every time I think I got something, I don't have enough. Workday ends. Darn it.
It's time off.
1 day from now. It's 17 hours. So we'll have enough time to get enough wood to finish doing the houses. So let's get our cookhouse first, before people start getting hungry. Let's get that cookhouse up and running. Let's get that cookhouse up and running. And we'll get 2 houses, because that's a part of our objective. Oh, I can do that. Just take out that whole area. That road still didn't... Is that road still not built? The generator is off. The people are afraid. Oh yeah, right. Sorry. People from our convoy. Shelter promise fulfilled. There we go. This time, I think we got it, everybody. All we have is... Oh no, we have 15 available. Did we run out of... We did, we ran out of wood. That's fine. So that, I'm glad that happened during the night. So we can assign all 15 over here to get this one. Oh, that means I've got to build a road out there, though. That's kind of a pain. That's a weird one. Let's introduce radical treatment law so they know that medical is coming.
A new law has passed.
Let's get this to daylight. Oh, let me pause and see what y'all... Yeah, that should work. You can usually position the road so it's near more than one resource. Or your people will always prefer to use the road as long as it's near. Okay, so what I need to do is, as soon as I get some wood from the first travel, I'm going to let them kind of create their own path out there. And then I'm going to find out where they want to go. They're going through the metal. So I should make it go between the two of them. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. There we go. Okay. So, roads. Roadie roads, roads. Roadie roads, 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 roadies. Roadies. Roadies road. Booyah! And then I can build stuff on that if I need to. Build them roads so we don't have to worry about our people getting sick. At least not as bad. People are getting hungry. Why is the cookhouse not performing? Wait, why are y'all hungry? There's literally 258 rations. We're literally running out of room to store food. How are you guys hungry? I almost slapped some people. No, I'm just kidding. Like, what is that stuff? Like, what it... It's like, what is that? It's like that joke. Okay, we're gonna go from here. Whee! And then... Oh, no you don't. Then out to here. We need them roads built. We can also build our coal thumper on that same road. Weather changes are coming. The heater's on. What are y'all complaining about? This is 40 people again. Alright, so we've reached our build 4 more houses situation. Luckily, I have a ton of wood, so we can technically do that now, to be honest. I don't understand why there's hungry people when this place has made 217 food. What? It's like, what is happening? Build the roads, build the roads, build those roads. Yeah, there we go. So now they have some roads to go down. They don't have to worry about freezing. The coal thumper is going to be on the second level on this road, so that way they can run to it directly. I'll probably put the wood one on this road as well. Just put like a road in front of it, because it'll be probably right here. The first one will be. Like the low level one. I want them to not have to go very far from each other. The steel works, on the other hand, that may end up being on this side of the map. We'll see. Because there's more steel over here at the moment for scrap wise. And I think the first one needs scrap. I actually don't know how it works until I see it. So, we'll see how things go. Alright, so we've got roads established. My ordeal now is, 18 hours to provide housing for 40 people. You got it. Boom, boom. And one of these is going to be cold. We'll build over here next to the other one, and we'll add some roads. There we go. Promise fulfilled. Again. Alright. So, what's your temperature? You have good +1 building insulation, so I think you'll be alright for now. Plus there's a road leading to it. I think we're okay. Housing wise. So now, medicine. Medicine. We need to wait till the morning though, because we don't have no wood. Ooh, it's getting colder, but it's alright.
Time to get to work.
I'm gonna leave the... I'm gonna have to turn the heater off for now. Why is nobody going to coal? Because it has no one assigned to it. Are you serious? I wish you could auto assign. There's so much you have to keep track of in this game. Frostbite. So much you have to keep track of in this game. Luckily they'll still, because of the road, they get there real quick. They still got us like 200 something. I'm still okay with that. Turn the heater back on. I'll open a medical post in 3 days. I was gonna do that anyways. Actually, it's going to be less than 3 days. I'm about to do it right now. Oh, wow. The street's not connected to the generator. Oh, it will be. Oh, is that Oh. I see. I didn't know that was a problem. There. Actually, you know what? Might as well build a road going across here as well. Just to make the travel more convenient. See, now they're... Oh, the lights weren't lighting up because they weren't connected to the generator. So... We'll get there eventually. And you need heaters. Time to research. So grab heaters. Next morning, the sick will get some treatment. We need to hurry, though. Technically, it gives you 3 days. Ah, one person died. Alright, as long as someone else don't die, it means I'm going to need cemetery soon. I'll probably do that after the medical thing. Open book of laws. Grab cemetery. Because this thing is very cheap to build anyway, so I'm fine with putting this up pretty quickly. Cemeteries, 3 days. Yeah, because people are dying. That's not good. Okay. Not sure by what yet. Mostly probably the cold. The wood is now gone again. Fantastic. Which means I need to build a road 2 out here. 14. They're going to have to go out there manually for now. I need that wood. Okay. So, heaters, you need to finish quite quickly, please. Let's get heaters up and running. Come on. There it is. Because I forgot to get them. Activate heater. Promise fulfilled. Get rid of some of that discontent. Now I want research again, and we're gonna go with beacon, and then after this, we'll cut down on the research speed. We'll take some of the engineers out so we can build another medical post, and we'll just worry about trying to get the beacon and getting more people. Okay, things are starting to look up. Actually, we might want to put the wood factory, the sawmill over here. Look at how much trees are down here. Maybe the saw factory needs to be right here. Or right here. Because that's a lot of trees. Right there. There's actually a decent amount over here near the steel as well. Okay. So now I need to provide burial place. Cemetery. This needs a small spot. Yeah, it's pretty far out, but we can get it. And then we want to build roads to it. People just went to eat. One of our people died. We're definitely going to need beacons soon. We're losing resources again. Cemetery established. Look at how much the discontent keeps raising even though I'm dropping it. It's constantly raising. And lowering sometimes. Oh man. Dang. This game is so harsh on what you have to do and what you can do. Like, we're already hemorrhaging on food again too. LOL. So I think what we're gonna do, what I thought about doing last time to keep food from generating so fast. We're gonna go ahead and get care house. We'll get 3 days to build that care house. We also technically need the children's place. I don't have that for them yet either. We'll do that next. I need 5 metal. Do I have any people left? I do not. Oh, shoot. Take 5 people off of this one. 3 people off of this one. Sign the rest here. Because that has a road to it as well. We're going to need that metal. Okay. We're doing fine, all things considered. Yes. The heat. Yes. Thank gosh for the heat. The discontent just skyrocketed down. Our people are happy. For the moment. For the moment. I need to build a road out there. That wood's probably not gonna last long to begin with, but still.
The work shift starts.
Having roads is going to be very important. Beacon is done. Okay, so now. Research! Resources! Let's go for the sawmill. But we are going to yoink down to 3 for both. So there's still 6 working. It's 40% on 40%. That's still 80% efficiency. That's not bad. We're going to crank that down a little bit so I can build me another medical post before another medical strike even happens. 25 wood, huh? There we go. So medical post is going on the same road. A children hope will. Ah, that's that cemetery thing again. I hate when I build a cemetery, we end up with that story. That if you didn't see that the first time, basically, right, I'd continue that line of road from the generator rather than zigzag like that. One straight road from the generator in the middle of those 3 resource piles. But what you got, what definitely still worked. Will definitely do. Yeah, I know it will, and I do get what you're doing. The only reason why I didn't build straight there is because since I don't know what I'm putting here, and I plan on, at some point, if we ever make it that far, I plan on putting a 3rd research station right here, so it's going to be kind of in the way. That's why I curved around it and went zigzag like that. But we are going to, however, make sure it's connected to the generator by doing that. Because now I know what that flashing yellow means. It means it's not connected to the generator. There's no power line leading out there. Okay. So that's good. Both of those wood grates are being going to be harvested. Research. Go for steelworks now. This still isn't gotten built yet. 2 of our people just died. God darn it.
Works out today.
I'm going to be opening another one anyway, so I'm going to put that because I can immediately complete that because I'm already doing it. Okay. Activate heater. Oh. And give it all 4 of these. Promise fulfilled. And sick are getting tended to a little bit better. We need to upgrade our medical posts. Oh my gosh. People are still getting frostbite too much. I don't know what the setup for this is like. I don't know what the optimized from the get-go of the game setup is. I wish I did know. Because now I'm having a hard time keeping the sick under control, period. It feels like. Let's build that care house. What do I need? 25 and 5. We'll have to wait till the next day for that one. Okay.
The work shift starts.
Wait, why? Oh, you don't have no raw food. That's fine. Okay, so I need 25 and 5. Come on. 25 and 5. Yep. Since we have plenty of metal, I'm going to pull one off of here and put this back up to 10. Because that needs to be a flat 10. Technically, it needs to be a flat 10 there as well, so... one off of that. One there. Because we need those 2 resources more than the metal. We've got enough metal for now. 30s are pretty good since you don't use metal in a lot of things. Now we need medical care house. We'll put all the medical stuff on this side. Our wood gathering is awful. Like really, really awful. Alright, get that care house up and running so we can take some of the gravely ill out of the beds.
Time off.
Heat homes for 2 days. We just ran out of coal. Sound the red alert. We're gonna die. Oh, the generator's off. Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for reminding me. Because now that I've turned it on, I can't turn it off for 2 days straight, which is kind of annoying. We'll put 10 that way. Why do we have this much? Oh, wood is also depleted. Well, that's not good. Dang it. People still dying constantly, man. People still dying constantly. I will say the gravely wounded are now not a thing anymore because they're in the care house now. Are they full up? They can have 2 more people, but it's basically full automatic. Oh, there's 3 children in here. Yikes. Ah, that's, like I said, that makes me feel bad. That's bad. That's some dirtiness. Dirty. Dirty. Cut off his leg. Send him to the care house. I'd rather that than him die. Whoa! A lot of our engineers died? So all of our engineers are in the care house now. Yep. Look how many engineers are why are my engineers getting gravely wounded? They're in treatment at least, but how long does treatment take? How do I tell if they're gonna get treated and when? That is not good. You will always have 6, so don't feel bad about it. You're doing good. Alright, well, okay. That's still, I lost all my engineering capabilities, so we're going to need the beacon to even live now. I'll open another medical post. I don't have engineers to open another medical post. My best thing is to build another treatment care facility, and any gravely wounded don't take up my beds. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 3 people working this! Oh no! Take them all off of that. Put them all on this. Oh no! This is bad. Engineering, I hate to tell you, but we can't do no more research. You're gonna need to be manning these medical bays. We need to be manning these medical tents immediately. At least some people are laughing. You don't have the beacon yet. No, I don't. I was trying to get... it's like the game always throws a monkey wrench no matter which direction I approach from. Okay, so this time the children kind of hurt us. Because I think it's the children who are getting sick and dropping our discontent. So I'm thinking we get child shelter first before care house. Then we grab care house right after that. Ah, it's killing me. It's killing me, it's killing me, it's killing me. And then our engineers, and I think, are heaters allowed in here? They are. I'm from now on gonna put heaters in here. Because even though it says livable at night, for some reason my engineers keep getting ill. It's like, and they're not being treated. So now we can't do research anymore either. Luckily, I think we have the beacon researched, right? I did get the beacon researched, right? I did. I have except for wood, I have the ability to build it. Alright, we're going for an emergency situation. And look how many more sick people are piling up. You cannot build enough medical posts for the amount of people that the game starts you with. I think you should somewhat start with less people, in my opinion, in the game. I think, in a way, they're giving you too many people to manage from the beginning of the game. Because no matter what I seem to do, it never seems to balance out. I know you can beat this game. It's just, there seems to be only one perfect way, and I just haven't found it yet, to build your society for survival. I just don't know what that is yet. We almost hit it one time, but I can't figure out what we did versus what we're doing wrong now. So, I don't know. I don't know.
The work shift starts.
Don't know. We have so many gravely wounded to the point that they're probably going to start dying back to back to back to back. Bad things are happening. Like, look at the bottom of the screen. We have 21 critical wounded and 8 crippled by losing a limb. Oh, at least I can keep homes warm and try to fulfill this promise. Let me fulfill this promise and then we'll see what we can do from there. Hope rises. Good. Okay. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We're losing people everywhere. Even one of our hunters is dead now. And we're at 18 food. We lost. Free, not fee. I don't charge LOL. I hate telling people how to play their games, by the way, so feel free to ignore LOL. No, you're good, Bartholomew. Your tips are good. I just suck. I really suck at apparently keeping people from dying in the cold. To be honest, this is a little unrealistic to life, because the people are a little bit too picky, no offense, compared to what real life you would have to put up with in a situation like this. They are way too picky. Even in They Are Billions, your people are way more okay with you doing crazier things, because it means you get to live another day. Yeah. I don't think I can salvage this. We're gonna need 40 wood to go on the expedition. There's only 18 food, so we're only gonna last one more day. We'll see what happens. Maybe someone will show up automatically if I go on the expedition, but if they don't, I think we're gonna have to call it until we try again, LOL. People are that picky in my experience, LOL. They are in real life, yes. But here's the thing. And this is an example of even other countries who are in these positions. Most of the time, when humanity is faced with guaranteed death, not always, depends on who you're talking about, but most of the time when they're faced with guaranteed extinction, and you know, it doesn't matter what you have if you can't exist to enjoy it, right? So when we're backed into a corner, the one thing humanity usually does is figures out a way out of it. But the problem is, we don't do it until we're backed into a corner half the time. Which is a lot of the reasons why we were talking about like climate change and stuff earlier. Because it is somewhat me trying to raise awareness to everyone who's helping even more than I am. That's why I gave a shout out, like I said earlier, to that hashtag Team Trees thing going on. Because it's a very big deal. And I don't want to end up in one of those situations like in this game, where we have to wait till our backs are against the wall before we do something about it. Because that's not a good, healthy way of doing things. I don't want anything for Christmas, okay? I donated to charity. So, you did what? Oh, I shouted out hashtag Team Trees for the Big Boy event. Technically, yeah, nuclear, well actually we're using coal. Technically steam energy is also coal energy, but nuclear energy can also be considered steam energy because it produces steam. But it's still, anything that produces steam is technically a form of steam energy. But technically we're running on coal inside the video game. But that, yeah, but if you were asking me what I was talking about, Bartholomew, yeah. During a vlog and another video I did, I shouted out hashtag Team Trees. It's a YouTuber thing that a bunch of YouTubers have been collabing together. It's one of the biggest YouTube collabs in history that are trying to get 1 million trees planted for $1 million. Because it's $1 a tree. Which is not bad. If you think about it. A tree for $1 for one whole tree? It's not bad. Cold fusion, cold fusion. Dang. Well, yeah, cold fusion. I mean, but you gotta be. But keep in mind, Raven, we wouldn't have that technology. In a situation like this, your technology is destroyed because everyone during the first 2 to 3 years are going to start rioting, destroying, pillaging, burning, tearing down. There will be no sophisticated technology left in a situation like this, Raven. So cold fusion wouldn't even be an option. You give us I will say, even though I will say we are a smart species, that's giving us a little bit too much credit on that aspect because there will be a lot of chaos. Because right now, what? Dude, this game is dark as hell! Oh, that touches a chord a little bit. The man whose leg you ordered amputee has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this, unable to work without a purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. God, this game makes you get the feels. That made me go almost actually have I almost kind of cried a little bit right there. That made me kind of tear up a little bit. That kind of strikes a bone with me. Because I'm not an amputee. Well, not per se. I'm a congenital amputee. Which means I was born without my arms. It's the best word they come up with for my disease. And my disability, that, oh, oof. Oh, God. What's this game, my guy? Like that? It's making me depressed now. Me. This game takes place in the alternate 19th century and right in the fields. Yeah, right in the fields. Right in the fields. Ah. Ah. You will have to sign the prosthetics law within 5 days. We're not going to make it to 5 days, but this is what I would have chosen. We will sign that bill if we survive. We won't. But if we did survive, that's what. Where is that, anyways? Ah, actually, we can sign it right now. I'm doing it just because we're all gonna die anyways. I might as well make everyone as comfortable as possible. Jeez, this game is so dark, so bloody dark, so bloody dark, so bloody dark. Damn. And you see what's funny? This game also teaches you a lesson of being prepared. Because if I had signed that bill before he did that, I could have saved his life. Meaning, if I had given him a prosthetic arm, he could have went back to work and helped us. Wait a minute. Is that going to give me some of my workforce back? It gave me one. Because someone, apparently I only have one person who needed it. Okay. That's something. That's something. It's something. Alright, build the beacon and let's see what happens. The generator's gonna shut down, sadly. Yeah, see, at least it will go back to work and help us. Is that an actual mechanic? Am I actually going to get some of these people back? I got one engineer back. So I got 2 people back total from doing that. So see, that's what I mean about this game. That right there proves it. It also teaches you lessons about what is important and what's not. Because if I had had that research on that bill already signed, I could have probably saved a bunch of people sooner that probably did die, maybe perhaps from the same thing. I don't know. Or maybe they got sick and got infected in the wound where the amputated limb was. So I'm not really sure, but that's some realism for you. Alright, beacon built. Launch the beacon again. Did you ever play this war of mine? Yes. Oh gosh. Yes, I played that. I never streamed it because so many people had already done it, and they were way better at that game than me. That game is so sad. Especially if you play the family DLC, where you start with a family and you have children. Oh! That game is so horribly sad, and it's so hard. It's meant to make you always feel like you ain't doing nothing. Oh, it's so horrible, but it's such a good game, I ain't gonna lie.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
It's like a really good game. This is coal, right? Yeah. It's such a good game. Ardnot, if this situation happened in our time, we would have somewhat better chance. We would, but it would still, you'd lose probably, I would gather. Yeah, now the medical places ain't working at all. This is about to be death. So what I'm gonna do, because we're out of everything, I'm gonna take 5 people off of this. Because we need 5 people to go on an expedition. We need wood though. Dang it! No! You know what? Screw the coal. We're dead anyways. If I don't get this beacon up and running and get more people, nothing is happening. We needed a win. We haven't done anything yet. They say that we needed a win, We haven't got a win yet, and someone died. Hold on, my buddies. Hold on as long as you can. I'm trying to get us some fresh people. Scouts number 1 sent to Lost Expedition. Okay, they're on their way. Oh god, they have to get there? We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Great game, this too. Kind of felt like an important experience, but Jesus said didn't cover. But Jesus said didn't cover it. It doesn't. SAD does not cover this game, or especially this war of mine. But that game, if you want a true game with real story in it, real feels in it, makes you feel like everything you're doing is either wrong or not wrong, absolutely. They're gonna be gone for 2 hours and 43 minutes. Come on! Come on! Scouts have reached the Lost Expedition, waiting. Okay, now what? Explore. Escort, no, we want to escort them. We need them back. Escort the survivors to the city. We can't take any chances. Okay, bring them back. 5 hours? We'll all be dead by then. Oh no. I will say they're in pretty good spirits this time, unlike last game. Even though we're all still losing, they are in pretty good spirits. Mostly because I've been keeping the hope really high. Okay, come on guys. Okay. 22 workers, I think. 9 engineers and 4 children. Thank you! We saved them! Maybe this will save us! They're coming in from one dangerous situation to another. People from our convoy, reunions. Oh, we will look for the others. Ardnot, I can tell you a game idea that will make everyone sad. Picture life as an Imperial citizen during the siege of Varax. Oh my gosh. That would be a very crazy thing, but I think we're gonna end it here soon. We've been going for 2 hours already. I hate to end it. Let's go for a little bit longer to see if we're gonna survive and if this is gonna save us. Because I don't know if it will. I have 103 people now. Only 3 people need homes. I need coal, so we're gonna have to reassign coal. Oh, we have 25 people, thank God. And then 10 here. How many I got? Let's go 11. 5 is still available. Still available. Put 1 here. I need to see what it takes to build the coal. That's going up. Okay, how do I rotate? R3. I was gonna put it on. Oh well, actually, it would make sense if it's on this side. Because there's coal things up here as well. So this is going to be the coal side. That's got to go up immediately. I will not survive without that. search for the others. Our people found a trail leading to the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Find another settlement. Okay, let's try to get back in duty, shall we? Let's turn the heater on for a second, shall we? No, actually, we need to turn on the small heaters. Turn these back on, bad boys back on. And the cookhouse heater needs to be turned back on because it's cold as hell out here. You need more people available, and let's get back to cooking. One person died. One person died. It's alright. We have replacements this time, so it's not as bad now that I have 101 people. Okay. Okay. Now I need to build a road to the coal thumper. Building roads. Okay. Coal thumper. You take the rest of the workers. Because you are now big boy. And then what I'll do... So how much do I need a gathering hut? How much is a gathering hut? Oh, 15 and 5. I have enough for one. For right now. Now we need roads again. Alright, at least we have coal again. Let's feed some people. Slowly but surely. Hopefully when the hunters come back tomorrow. How do I check how many workers I have? I can take some of them off the coal plant when the time comes. I actually don't know how you tell. I want to see demographics of people. City info? Is that it? It doesn't say. Oh wait, we have to build the prostheses. How? How do I do that? Also, you guys probably need a heater too. How do I build the prostheses? That's new. I don't know how that's produced. I'm back at home. Alright, James, I'll be on there in a little bit. Cliffhanger is always a good place to end it if you're feeling tired now. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it. I think we are gonna leave it here, because there is still stuff I need to learn. There's a lot more I still need to learn about this game, but once again, now we've made it to where we almost made it last time. We're at day 11. We're on the brink of death, technically, but because we rescued all those people, there's a chance we can come back. I'm gonna go ahead and get this gathering post built out. Oh, that sucks. I forgot to do healthcare. Oh well, I kinda couldn't help it. Hope is still larger than anything. Yeah, generator is not on. I am aware. I'm keeping it that way sometimes. It's about to heat up though, so discontent should drop quite a lot. So we need more here. We're gonna need a heater here because this needs to be working. Not at night though. Right now that's only gonna have one person. Actually, never mind. All of my Wait, where'd all of my workers from this are gone? Did I put them in here? I did. That's fine. So the coal can be produced. Consider signing the food additive law. Yeah, you know. Where is the food rations law? Extra rations for the ill. Wait, there's not a ration for like hay. We need to be more conservative. Soup is more healthy. Jeez. That hurt our discontent though. Come on, heat. I need that temperature change now. There it goes. Discontent is dropping. Okay. For right now we do need to produce soup. I hate to do this, but we have too many people. Wait, engineers can work in here? Why? Why can engineers work in here? That's weird.
Move. Time to get to work.
There we go. Yeah, it's starting to produce that coal. Just in time, too, because this coal thing just gave out. So now I can assign the 10 people to this. We'll need another gathering post over here right behind this one or right on this side of it. But for right now, why is this not working? Because there's no food. Okay, why are you not working and getting me food? I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave it here. This is probably where we need to leave it. Or not. Fortnite is doing a collab with Minecraft, which is a diamond pickaxe, which is called Steve's Pickaxe. Will be available for purchase at the shop. That's cool. It means absolutely nothing because all the pickaxes are the same. I mean, it's good for Minecraft more than anybody. Because Minecraft gets Fortnite players to maybe play Minecraft, which is the better game. In a way, this is better for Minecraft than it is for Fortnite. Oh, return to city. Huh? Oh yeah, disband them. I need those 5 workers back anyways. We'll send them out eventually, but I need that wood and those people back. Ooh. So what? How do I handle this? The best thing I can do probably... get another hunter's hut like I always promised. Put it there. Still way too many people for there not to be enough Send the max amount of people this one can have. I will take one worker from here because they died. Anyways, and put them here because we need that food back ASAP. We need to be grabbing that food back ASAP. Okay, so we need to get food. Let's see what this person says before we start wrapping it up. Give him what he needs. The engineer won't be able to work. Do less hard. Give him what he needs. Okay, I don't know what that did, but engineer apparently came back. Apparently I have 10 available engineers. Is that what I'm seeing? I am seeing that. So you know what that means. It means we're building more medical buildings. We need that medicine. Why won't this fit? That clearly fits, game. You dumb. Look at that. That's on the road. Okay, game. Okay, I see. I see you. Ooh, I don't really want it to be that far back, so we'll put it over here. It's gonna have to have a heater anyways. Let's get some stuff to Artna. Do you know the hack with hunters? No, I do not. I don't know many hacks in video games because I don't really look for them. Shoot. Let's heat some homes. Yeah, we could technically do that, I guess. Whoa, look at that. This is working, right? Yeah, that should cover the entire... That should cover the entire thing. I just need another one to make it efficient. Okay. How many workers are available? 0 regular workers available, which is a little bit of a bummer. I know the heater isn't on. I was trying to hold off as long as possible. Because now that I turned it on, it's going to trigger that, and I've got a day and 23 hours to keep this bloody thing on. And there's a lot of things eating our coal. Hold on. Let's use that trick real quick. I need to turn you off. And I sadly can't turn these guys off. Whoa, this is comfortable. You can go down and be turned off to that. That can be turned off because it's already comfortable instead of livable. The rest will have to do. Because we are eating way too much coal per night. Look at that, we're feeding people, but not really feeding them. You see how that, like, look at that number, 17 out of 25. Oh, man, this is so risky. Maintain at least, oh no, maintain at least livable conditions. Wait, they're already livable. I'm an idiot. Oops. Why do I... What? Work there. Alright, the coal thumper saved our butt coal-wise. We no longer need coal. That was a close one. Alright. This is where we're gonna end. And it's not really a hack, but hunters work at night. So if you assign someone from gathering, for example, to hunting just before the shift finishes, they will go out to hunt that night with no negative. Wait. So, what you're saying is, I'd have to memorize when the shift ends. I think the shift ends at like 7, 8. What you're saying is if I, you came up with a sad game, Bone Singer, or not, you missed me. Oh no. Celia will not punch, especially blah blah Sorry if I missed it. Wait, I know a very sad, disturbing game. Ideal life in dark Eldar lower corridors. Oh, Eldar life in the dark corridors? That would be interesting. But not really... Not really technically logical, but I'd love to play that. I'd play that. It'd be really hard to survive that. So... I think from what I heard, what Bartholomew is talking about is that during the day, so that means I could technically use, does that mean I could take my hunters off of the hunter's lodge until right before shift change? If so, I could end up doing that. Oh, the dislike train came through. One of the our friendly neighborhood dislike has come by. That's fine. It's like I said, it doesn't bother me. It's just don't expect me not to call it out when it's the only one, when everyone else is enjoying the video. But yeah, that's a good game. That sounds like a good game. A little bit hard though. Probably even harder in this game in some ways. And in some ways that are a little bit weird. But so what I'm thinking, what you said, Bartholomew, is I grab this. So what you're saying is take these guys off. I can use them as gatherers, and then right before the shift ends on gathering, I put them back on this? Huh. I've never thought about that. You know, that's actually kind of smart because hunters work night shift. Interesting. Yeah, use the hunters to work a normal day job, but reassign them back to hunting just before the end of the workday, and they'll go out that night to hunt. Aha! Aha! Now I see where my efficiency has been dropping. I thought the hunters had to stay in the hunter lodge. As long as you can do it before the shift ends. Interesting. I could get a bunch of resources early game then. Because then my hunters, You meant not. Not what? Okay, wait a minute. They will... Let's see. Yeah, use the hunters to work a normal day job, but reassign them back to hunting just before the end of working day, and they'll go out to hunt that night to hunt. It will be sad and disturbing because children will try to kill you. I said exactly that, man. I meant exactly that. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. I'm just confused. I'm easily confused, so it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Bartholomew, by any means. Alright, so we're going to save it again. LOL. Because now that I know that trick, we'll probably use that. Because that's not really cheating. Because that just sounds like a game mechanic that I just haven't been using. Because I'm don't have no idea what I'm doing in this game. And I'm slowly learning and getting better and better. So... Yeah, definitely. I think I have an idea. So, I'm going to use that efficiency tactic on this playthrough, as well as if these guys somehow don't make it, I'll know that next time. Because that's actually 15 people that I could be using somewhere else during the day to get me extra stuff. Hell, even metal. I could have the hunters be getting me metal, something I never have until I absolutely need it. Who knows? Or I could just double down on coal. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Double down on coal early game. During the day with the hunters, just get tons of coal. That'd probably be a pretty smart decision, because then I wouldn't need coal, and I could wait on the coal thumper even longer. Well, as long as the all the total piles that exist hold out anyways. But, but I still would only do this for efficiency, getting started quicker. Now, basically, whatever we need more of, I can use the hunters to get it. Okay, we're gonna do that from now on. We're definitely gonna do that now on. LOL, that was my fault, buddy. It was totally my fault. Hashtag stupid fingers. LOL. And all your choices will affect the Dark Eldar in a bad way. And you have to murder other Dark Eldar who may or may not have a family. Farseer, if I were you to be into Dark Eldar territory, would acting nice and giving gifts make them leave me alone. that entire sentence, the autocorrect kept trying to change words, but alright, let's save it. Another colony is trying to live through the winter. We're gonna overwrite this one. We're just gonna use the same file because I keep losing cities. So, we'll just use the same file. Let's quit now. Nice. I love this game. This game is extremely harsh and stuff. It's extremely harsh, but I love it. Arna, you read is really bad. No, it's not. Your typing is. I know what TP means, teleport, but I didn't think about it at the time. But that doesn't excuse that Dark was spelt with an L. Let's see. Nice was spelt with an S. And I thought gifts was spelled wrong, but it actually is spelled right. I'll see you on Smite. Alright, James, thanks for joining, bro. I'll see you and Sealy here in a few minutes for some Smite to chill out and try to win some matches since we'll actually have our whole squad. And we'll see what happens. But, read the rest of my comments. What? Hold on. Oh, let me screw it up. I screwed up. Let me scroll up. Can you tell I'm getting tired? Sealy, Seals. I don't see no Sealy. Yes, we all know 300%. Ardnot, Fortnite is doing a collab. I already read everything, Sealy. Remember, I read the thing about the collab. The collab only benefits Minecraft, technically, in my opinion. Which is fine, because Minecraft deserves it. Fortnite doesn't. But it's like, it's alright, you know, it's fine. But until next time, everybody, I hate to end it kind of abruptly, but it is 10 o'clock where I'm at, and I do want to get off here and play some Smite before it gets too late. Because we've got a big day tomorrow. Oh, also, I want to say it again, for anyone just now joining, or that's been here. Death Stranding, tomorrow. Death Stranding, tomorrow. And also, Bartholomew, have a good one, man. Well played tonight. Toes up, y'all. Thank you, Bartholomew. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yes, Death Stranding tomorrow. Kojima! We're going to be doing a 4-hour special, minimum. It's going to be starting around 6 or 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. At the same time as this basically started, almost. And we're going to be going for 4 hours minimum. And if everyone is enjoying and still sticks around, we'll probably go longer than that. We'll see how long we can go. This is going to be the one of a couple special streams that I'm going to be doing for over the next month or two, even longer, because of all the support you guys have been giving me and how much craziness has been going on, and how much and for you guys sticking through with me having such a low and hard time that last part of that month. So, to show my support back to you guys, I'm going to make sure we have a ton of long-ass awesome games and specials coming up for you. It's going to be some good stuff. I wish I could do big boy specials and giveaways, but I'm not big enough channel for that yet. I don't have the funds or the backing right now to be able to do that quite yet. But eventually I will, in the future, do giveaways, get stuff. I mean, not saying that I want y'all need to buy this kind of stuff for this part, but I'll even have merch at some point if y'all want it. It won't be required, but if you want it, it's there. But that's very far from now. But I do want to make sure we get upgraded and we get ourselves moving. Because y'all been here for me quite hard lately with all of the things I've been going through, and I really appreciate it. Hardcore, guys. Hardcore. So look out for some Death Stranding tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to be doing a 4-hour special. Anything goes if they don't mess with the guys in charge. Yeah, well, Twitter wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be able to stream that game on Twitter. You mean Twitch? I think you meant Twitch, not Twitter. Unless you mean, if you mean streaming. If you mean like social media, then that does make sense. The game doesn't make sense. No, it'll make sense. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sealy. You've got the master at the wheel now. It's okay. I will walk you through the mind of Kojima Productions when we get there. It'll take me a minute to figure out what's going through that mind when I start playing it. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I love Kojima games. We're going to have some fun. But until then, everybody, peace and love. I hope you enjoyed another Frostpunk episode of us trying to survive. Our city's getting a little bit better each time. I'm starting to I'm starting to learn more and more efficient strategies to try to make up for losses here and there that I'm incurring too much across the board to try to maintain. So, yeah, that's gonna be good. I hope you all have had an awesome one tonight. Until next time, peace and love. And let me tilt back so I can wave bye. 1 second. I gotta elevate my chair. Whee! But peace and loves, everybody. Bartholomew, Seeley, Bonesinger, Warlock, Raven, James, everybody who joined tonight. My brain tried to remember everybody. It will ban in some countries, probably. It's like Manhunt got banned in the UK, but it kind of makes sense. But, rewoo! But alright, everybody. Until next time, everyone. Peace and loves. And if you had fun, step on that toes up button. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Prepare to have your minds blown. Bye. I'm not pressing the right button. Bye.